Hustle on over here.
Miniature war games. What are they? Some people say they're like playing chess without a board. Other people say it's a glamorized way of playing with toys. Neither of these descriptions are totally wrong. In short, the title is just as it sounds. Miniature war game. Games where people take models of robots, military men, vehicles, spaceships, even monsters, and they make them fight each other in a simulated environment. Put simply, it's a chance to sit down with your friends, make toys, and play with them. It's a lot of fun, but it can seem a bit overwhelming to get started with. Most of these kinds of games are a bit more complex than the usual games that most people grew up with, so it tends to be hard to learn by watching. Our staff here at Back on the Deck has been playing and teaching these games for a long time, and we've decided to answer some of the most frequently asked questions that we fielded over the years about minis games. We hope it helps. And even more so, we're hoping that it piques your curiosity because this is a really fun hobby. Question 1. How much will this cost? Well, there are a lot of different games out there, from prepaid collectibles and historical reenactments to sci-fi or steampunk or even fantasy games. Each of these will cost different prices to start and upkeep, and vary immensely depending on which game. Starter sets for games like Star Trek Attack Wing or HeroClix from WizKids range about $25 to $30 to start. War Machine or Malifaux cost around the $50 to $60 mark. Games like Warhammer 40K or Lord of the Rings can cost upwards of $120 to $200 to get started. And those are only some of the games available. There are lots more. The important question is, how far do you want to go as a player? Are you the casual type who puts together an army and plays every once in a while? Or are you the super competitive player that wants to tour the country going from tournament to tournament? It's entirely up to you, but it has a direct effect on how much you're going to end up spending. Question 2. How long does it take to play a game? Well, it has to be said that playtime for each game can vary from 30 minutes to 4 or 5 hours, depending on the game. Smaller teams or fewer players tend to go faster than an epic scale game. Most games are designed to be done somewhere within the 30-minute to 2-hour mark, so about the same time it takes to watch a good movie. Which game is good for me? First off, find a few friends and talk about the stuff you guys like already. Whatever it is, there's probably a minis game out there that fits it. Or you can go to a local gaming store and talk to people about what games they like. Most people who work in stores are pretty happy to give a quick demo of a game if the store isn't too busy. Not to mention, it's a great way to get a feel for a game. I don't think I'd like to play, but I might like painting them. Is that okay? That's more than okay. That is awesome. Painting minis can be just as fulfilling as playing the games. Having something to put on a display shelf is super satisfying, and there are lots of minis that are just gorgeous and begging for artistic interpretation. There's also making terrain. This stuff can be epic. So give it a shot. Head to a game store, drop $5 or $6 on a figure that looks neat, and grab a beginner paint set. We'll cover painting miniatures on a different part of the website and in future videos. Do I really need all that stuff? Well, some games like Infinity or Flame of War, for example, seems like you need a degree in military tactics and a special effects team for the full experience, but not all games are that involved. There are games as simple as Pirates from WizKids, for example, where there's no painting or complex mathematics. Everything you need to know about the figure is painted right on the miniature. No painting, no scenery, just game. Although having all of the scenery adds to the experience, it's not remotely necessary to play. You just need some friends and your imagination. The important thing to remember is that people do this for fun. So if you try it and it's not your thing, it's okay. But if you've never tried it and you might be interested, check out one of the battle reports you can find on YouTube. Sites like miniwargaming.com or Wargamer Girl, not to mention us here at Back in the Deck, are constantly putting up material like battle reports, or bat reps for short. Well, that sums up this video. Hopefully we've helped some of you understand a little bit about this hobby. If you have any questions for us or games you'd like to recommend, Leave us a comment in the sections below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the link below to visit us at backinthedeck.com for more videos. We've got tutorials and a bunch of cool stuff that we're pretty sure that you'll like. We'll see you next time.
Hustle on over here.